Have you ever been handed a whistle and told to referee a kid's soccer game immediately? I was just walking my dog past the community park when a desperate-looking dad sprinted toward me. "Please tell me you know soccer!" Before I could answer, he shoved a whistle in my hand. The ref's car broke down. We've got 14 six-year-olds ready to riot. I knew nothing about soccer beyond kickball into goal, but 30 parents were staring at me with hope. My dog seemed confused as I tied her leash to the bleachers and walked onto the field. The kids were already in position, tiny humans in oversized jerseys looking like angry marshmallows. I blew the whistle. Nothing happened. I blew it again. One kid started crying. A parent yelled, "You have to drop the ball first." Right. I placed the ball in the center and backed away. Both teams charged at once, creating what looked like a swarm of bees attacking a volleyball. I had no idea if this was normal. A kid picked up the ball and ran with it. "Handball!" Parents screamed. I blew the whistle and pointed vaguely at the ground. The kid dropped the ball and kept running. Another kid kicked the ball directly into his own goal. His team cheered. I decided not to correct anyone. 10 minutes in, I realized I was supposed to be making actual calls. A girl got knocked over, so I blew the whistle. "What's the call, ref?" a dad shouted. I panicked and yelled, "Illegal touching!" Wrong sport entirely, but the parents nodded seriously. I awarded something I called a recovery kick, which isn't a thing, but nobody questioned it. The real chaos started when a kid named Braden decided he was done playing and just sat down midfield to eat orange slices. Other kids joined him. Soon I was refereeing a picnic. Parents were screaming for me to restore order. I blew the whistle and announced, "Mandatory snack break." Turns out that's not a soccer rule, but 6-year-olds don't care. They all sat down. One mom said it was the most organized she'd ever seen them. After snacks, the game resumed with what I learned was completely wrong. I let kids throw the ball in from anywhere, not just the sidelines. One kid threw it backward to his mom. I allowed it. A girl did 3 cartwheels before kicking the ball. I called it artistic expression and gave her team a point. Nobody knew you couldn't just award points for style, but they went with it. The score became meaningless. I was just adding points randomly. 2 for the kid who shared his juice box, 3 for the team that picked up trash, 5 for a really impressive tantrum that ended in a hug. By the end, the score was something like 47-38, which apparently is impossible in soccer. Both coaches looked baffled, but the kids were ecstatic. Everyone felt like they'd won, especially Braden, who'd spent most of the game building a grass fort where a goal should have been. As parents packed up, the original desperate dad found me. "That was the best refereed game we've had all season. You kept them engaged, prevented meltdowns, and nobody got hurt. What's your secret?" I told him the truth. I had no idea what soccer was and just made up rules that seemed to make kids happy. He laughed so hard he nearly fell over. You know what? That's exactly what 6-year-old soccer should be. Word spread about the innovative ref who made games fun. 3 other teams requested me specifically. I had to politely decline and explain I didn't actually know soccer. They said that was exactly why they wanted me. I still have the whistle. Sometimes when I'm walking my dog past the park and see kids playing, a parent will recognize me and shout, "It's the illegal touching ref." The kids have no idea what that means, but they wave enthusiastically. Last week, I saw Braden at the grocery store with his mom. He's 8 now and apparently really into soccer. His mom told me he still occasionally announces mandatory snack break during games. His coach has given up fighting it and just builds it into their strategy. Sometimes the best referee is the one who doesn't know the rules but understands that 6-year-olds just want to run around, eat oranges, and occasionally kick a ball somewhere. The score doesn't matter when everyone gets points for being awesome.